The petroleum industry, affectionately known as the oil patch. And Canada was first in the business back in 1854. Since then, we've developed special expertise, technology, equipment and processes that are recognized as outstanding the world over. We invite you to share with us a pool of knowledge and experience second to none. To date, 55 countries have shared with us a bond of mutual understanding and cooperation in an industry that becomes no less challenging despite the march of progress. This sharing of knowledge, problem solving, and exchange of new ideas is of immense value to the participants, their employers, and the petroleum industry in their respective countries. And we in Canada benefit equally with our visitors in a climate of friendship and common interest.
The University of Alberta is pleased to cooperate with industry and government in providing an international program that assists other countries to develop their energy resources in a responsible way.
Right from the opening luncheon, we get down to business. A business we know and love so well. In 8 short weeks, there's a lot of work to do.
The oil and gas industry has for many decades been a key influence on international economic developments. On the whole, this most international of industries has met its challenges well. Canada's part of this strategic industry has been important and will likely grow as we face the unique challenges of the 90s. At the Alberta Institute for Petroleum Industry Development, we believe that Canada's fast-growing pool of knowledge, experience, and advanced technology should be shared worldwide. We feel that we can only aspire to higher goals and achievements if we work together.
There's a choice of 3 options. Upstream, which concentrates on the exploration of oil and gas reserves, their development into productive supply, and delivery to refining and processing plants. The downstream option, which focuses on refining, processing, and distribution of all hydrocarbon products to markets worldwide. And the management option, which covers administrative and organizational aspects of the industry. Each of the 3 options represents an executive program for experts in their field. The 3 options run concurrently and cater to participants' areas of specialization. Visits to sites all over Alberta help to make the program, in every sense, a practical experience for all. The upstream group studies reservoir engineering, drilling, the enhancement of oil recovery, and all the latest technology.
You extract the oil here or in that field?
The which?
Oil.
The oil, it comes some from this field, some from Wizard Lake.
Oh.
But this plant, all it does is
Just pump the gas down.
gas down, brings it up, it recovers the propane and butane, and pumps the gas back down.
Geologists, engineers, and production managers all broaden their knowledge and experience by learning about new equipment and techniques. Achieving the best production figures is a common objective. How we accomplish the task is central to the upstream program. The Petroleum Recovery Institute was founded on the collaborative efforts of experts from across the Canadian petroleum industry in the ongoing search for more efficient production. Information that we learn in the laboratory is then taken to computers for calculating the predictions for real activities in the field. For example, here at the Computer Modeling Group, Laboratory data entered into advanced reservoir simulators allows us to achieve higher percentages of recovery from oil and gas reservoirs.
Right now I'm pumping tank 25 on line 2, and if I wanted to swing streams to another batch, I would just swing my tank valves.
So what is the time required for changing from one?
3 minutes,
3 minutes.
roughly.
This is the downstream group. Their interests lie in the processing and distribution of hydrocarbon products, from refining processes to pipelines and shipping.
That is in manifold, or it is before the meters?
That is before the meters. Your samplers are before the meters.
Drop down the water.
Right.
Every pipe, valve and pump can teach us something about how best to transport vast quantities of our various products.
So what do you do when there is a leak? Say, in within 2 valves there is a leak.
Yeah.
So you close these 2 valves.
That's right. If there was a leak and you go out on a pipeline and there's a leak where that valve is, you would install a hot tap like that on each side. You would be quite a bit further away. You'd be further apart.
Yeah.
And then you would block these valves in, and then you would go in and cut out the pipe that was leaking and replace it with a brand new pipe.
I came across one piece of information about what motivates people that I found to be a very interesting piece of information. So I'd like to share that with you this morning, and then we're going to break up into some small groups and have a discussion in terms of what motivates you. Because the easiest way to understand what motivates other people is to understand what motivates you.
In the management group, there are presentations by experts from the universities, industry and governments, covering a wide range of topics as they relate to the oil and gas industry. Issues such as government controls, environmental concerns, and world markets as they respond to supply and demand are studied in great depth.
I think loyalty should not be questioned as far as the management, top management is concerned. Perseverance should have carried a bit more weight, I think.
As in the field, so in management. Keeping pace with new methods and technology is perhaps most important of all in management.
We, Shell, now buy other people's gas, and we market it on their behalf. And we try, through that mechanism, to use other people's gas as the load leveler and run our plants at full capacity. And when we need more gas than full capacity, we sell other people's gas to fill that demand.
But our program offers more than hard work. There's plenty to see and do in the evenings and on weekends, whether in Edmonton, Calgary, or elsewhere in the province. There's something for everyone. And the sharing of ideas never stops. Even while enjoying a meal or a relaxing evening, people from around the world make new contacts, establish friendships, and trade opinions about their particular areas of interest. Every day, there's something to learn, a new place to visit, and more discoveries to be made.
There you go, thank you. And what would you? Red? Good choice.
From comfortable accommodations, it's a short journey to the lecture rooms at the University of Alberta. Similar arrangements are made in Calgary. Everything is laid on so our visitors can concentrate on the task at hand, making full and productive use of the program so they may return to their home countries, well equipped to advance oil and gas production around the world. All too soon, it will be time to say goodbye. But when the program comes to an end, the sharing continues. And what's more important, the sharing will continue long after everyone has returned home. For the common objective is to further knowledge and understanding in the oil patch on a global scale.
I'm in the management option. The knowledge and the lectures that I've attended has sharpened my management skill and have also opened my eyes to new areas and have taught me a few new things which was quite foreign to me before I came here.
Studying the setup closely, I detected some flaws in our system which I have already drafted in my report back home in order that we can improve upon ours.
What was very important was that I learned a lot about various technical streams, not only in Canada, but also in different parts of the world. And this, I think, would be very, very helpful in getting a general overview of the petroleum scene in the world.
It gives me the opportunity of learning about all the different fields regarding petroleum geology, apart from my own micropaleontology, which will make me in a good position to interact with the other members of staff in Tanzania Petroleum Development Corporation when I go back.
The one thing which I will never forget is saying of one of the lecturers, try to manage ideas, don't try to manage people.
As far as the organization is concerned, I've been to a number of training courses and conferences before, and I've never seen one as organized and as well thought of as this one.
I think this program is very much beneficial to our country.
Hisham, Al-Rabi, Jordan.
We hope you enjoyed the program as much as we did. The Alberta Institute for Petroleum Industry Development invites you to join us again in the years to come to share with new colleagues and meet new challenges.
Ali, Bangladesh.